Hello everybody, my name is Antoine, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Manifest Destiny as the United States. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, last time I was planning on invading Colombia. Did I already get the CB started? I didn't. But I think we're at the point that it is safe that we can start to justify the acquired state CB. It's going to take about a year. So, as long as we get caught in less than about a month, we should be fine, I believe. It's a little bit risky because if we do get caught and we go over the infamy limit and say Britain wants to invade us, oh, they can just kill us and there's nothing we could do to stop them. We do have a cavalry division made purely of southern troops, so that's always nice. Could we fight Britain right now? I'm going to go and say no, but 25 divisions plus 41, that gives us 66 divisions total. Britain has 133, that is a lot. But you have to remember that a lot of British troops are in Britain, a lot of British troops. Actually, no, they're not in India, because India actually is a different country entirely, actually, in this mod. Oh yeah, and also, they're at war with China. So, you know what, I'm actually going to go and say Britain probably isn't actually going to interfere in any of this. Hopefully. I'm just hoping that we don't get caught right away. We have, like, about a month. 10 per military rated universal regionalism. This is for Egypt. Can we get them in our sphere yet? Or, around neutral? Right, because they hated us for absolutely no reason. I'm not too sure why. It looks like the Ottomans are... Oh, the Ottomans are already friendly with them. How did I not notice that they were friendly? Oh yeah, a bunch of countries are going bankrupt. It's a weird thing, actually. This is a Victoria 2 issue, just in general. So as soon as you reload a saved game, a lot of economies just crash. You can see here, there's like a tiny little red every single time you load up the game. And that causes a bunch of countries just around the world to just go bankrupt right at the beginning. Yeah, Serbia, Norway. Now everybody, I think, can just kind of declare war on Serbia. But it's fine. We're not going to, we're not going to attack Serbia. No reason to do anything like that quite yet. I do want to move troops into Venezuela, though. You have 4 troops. I am a little bit scared of moving these 6 from Haiti, because I think they still hate us. They're not very friendly. So we're gonna move our troops actually up here to Providence. Actually, go up to Boston. That'd probably make more sense. I don't want to go down there. You guys go to Boston. That should be fine. And other than that, I think everything's okay. I'm hoping if we're lucky enough to just not get caught at all in the in fabricating our CB, we could take 2 states off Colombia. I'm not going to be thinking about that quite yet, just purely because I can't. Yeah, 9.9, just barely skirting it. 24.95, just like 2 or 3 days earlier. I was thinking you can have that war in Mexico too. A bunch of little countries just try to break off from Mexico, even though they don't have an army. They have 0 brigades against, 7. But either way, barely getting underneath that limit. And it's going to take until when? Yeah, like another year. Oh, actually a little bit faster now. That cut off about 50 days, which is nice. But we do need to get our economy kind of in shape, because right now it's not looking too hot. Administration efficiency, we can just kind of cut that down a little bit. And we'll send in the Southern Cavalrymen. And they can kind of just get ready to go to war with Colombia. They have 6 brigades. We could theoretically call Venezuela or call Brazil or something into the war. Maybe not Brazil. I mean, they have a decent-sized army of 21, but they're just so far. From then they get to, what is the capital? Rio de Janeiro to Colombia. I think would actually take 1,000,000 years. So we're just not going to call them in. Venezuela, sure. Having 9 infantry is nice. Also, do not get back into safe waters, please. In ruling delivered, the Supreme Court has decided that slaves involved in violent rebellion favor the rule law, sure. I have to control where these guys go, so kind of skirt around. Supply. It's actually, is it under Navy? Yeah, no, after that, you're fine. It's just don't go into the open water where you're just going to die. Also, Nashville Convention. Average conscience at least 6. All pops lose consciousness. That's actually, you know what? I think we're just going to let consciousness just go, like, extremely high. Because I want actually the Civil War to fire as fast as possible. Just move some troops into, like, DC. You guys up here, you know what? I don't think we're going to go into war with Britain anytime soon. So let's go to Indianapolis for now. There's still no cores for the CSA yet. We could actually put troops just straight into the south. But you know what? There'll be no more concessions to the slavers. Also, Nicaragua's at war. Aren't I allied to both of you? I am. But the FRC is basically dead and they can't go on much longer. United Nation, Nicaragua. I don't see a reason to support either of them. And also, they have a bigger army, so we're just going to support them. Not much we can do there. Also, Brazil has rebels. Ah, no, it's fine. I don't care about those guys. How about you guys actually just march south? March to, like, Tampa? Just so you can get to Colombia a little bit faster. And I'm assuming we've been, like, discredited or something here. No, we haven't. We'll drop it down a little bit for Egypt, because that's really not, like, too important. Brazil. The UK is right now cordial to getting points. We'll put 1 point into Brazil. Just because I don't want Britain to have allies in the New World. Because if they ally Brazil, you know, that's just one more person who will not be friendly towards us. So who do I actually influence now? Because we basically have lost Egypt until the Ottoman Empire collapses. They're in 8th place right now. They could easily drop down soon. We already have Japan. We already have Vietnam. Parts of Indonesia, potentially. But I don't know. I think that the Dutch might just start annexing these guys through events. So we're not going to try that. Persia, maybe? But they're already friendly with the British and cordial with the Ottomans. There's just not too many actually good people to try to influence. Portugal's friendly with the British. Sweden, maybe? No, they're friendly with the British. Norway? They're opposed to us for no reason. Denmark. Friendly with the British. And also, I want to go to war with Denmark because they have a few colonies actually I need to take. I think I need to take Greenland and I need to take one of these islands down here in the Caribbean. So Denmark's kind of out of the picture. There actually might be an event to buy this island off the Danish. I'm not too sure. Who owns St. Thomas now? Because it's definitely not the Danish. Is it American? I don't know. Cordial and friendly. Friendly, cordial. 2 Sicilies, maybe? I'm just not too sure who to core. Like, who would be the best? Korea. 4 million people. And I think they have, like, a lot of coal and stuff in their country as well. Yeah, they have coal. Yeah, they have 4 provinces of coal, which is pretty nice. So we'll try to sphere them, I guess. But yeah, we're at war, technically. I kind of wish it didn't count as war. Just because, like, we're not going to, well, they can't really do anything. I don't think Nicaragua can get to the FRC, and the FRC can't... FRCA, excuse me. I don't think they can get over here either, so... Not too sure what their plan is. But they're actually blockading, so I think they're technically winning this war, oddly enough. Oh no, they're actually at war with other people. Oh, they're at war kind of with everybody. I don't think the FRC is going to win. So we got our ships, once again, sail along the coast. How long till you get there? 26th of June. You will be there on the 2nd of July. So actually, we'll get there about the same time. Don't go through... Actually, no, that would be fine. As far as I can tell, 17, 27. But I think this is just considered like ocean. I think, yeah, there's a slight difference in color. So this is just considered open ocean. I think we just take attrition there regardless of anything. So I guess that's fine. They have 12,000 men ready to invade Colombia. Of course, they have 6, so they have about 24,000. Let's build a brand new division. Are they Dixie? No, they're Yankee. Okay, build an infantry then. Yucatan wants military access? Sure, I don't know why you need it, because I don't think you can get through my territory. But, you know, whatever. And I'm a little bit worried we're going to be going to war with Mexico soon, because soon as this truce expires, they might... I don't think Mexico's going to invade Texas, but Texas might invade Mexico. And, you know, of course I will support a Mexican invasion of Texas. Or a Texan invasion of Mexico, I should say. Try to get all these cores back, and then annex Texas. If that's what we have to do, then I'm going to do it that way. I just don't want these ships to sink, because I don't want 65 ships to sink. That's a bit much. No, I just split the army by accident. Get on the transports. You also sail to Venezuela. Have an 18th stack. And maybe then we can kind of think about invading. We can put 143 days left. Oh no, they have military access now. So, yeah, I think they just turn into Guatemala, don't they? Yeah, I think they just become Guatemala as soon as they lose. I'm not too sure exactly, but I'm like 99% sure that's what happens. I don't like having these, 40,000 British troops on my border. I don't feel too safe with them there. Actually, you know what? I'm building this infantry. Kind of wish I built a cavalry instead, actually, and put it in this 21 stack. Definitely would have been better there. I'm just not getting a lot of points, am I? 0.72. Why are we discredited? By the Spanish are trying to stop us from influencing Korea. Why? Also, they don't even like us. How about we improve relations with Korea? That seems like it would be a good idea. So you guys go to Port-au-Prince. I don't think you can like repair or anything like that, sadly, but because we're not paying the Navy anything at all, so. And there we go. So they're still technically at war with a few people, but our war is done. So you are 5. You are also 5. Yeah, I guess you can just be a new army in New York. Not too sure what to do with you yet. Maybe send you to... Maybe I'll... you know what? These troops here. If there's a rebellion right now in... Do I not have military access through you? Yeah, there we go. How come I had access through them before? Was it because I was at war? Maybe. I'm not actually too sure. Also, are the British influencing the Corio right now, Venezuela? I don't like how the British are trying to influence North America. It's bad for me. We're getting a decent, set of alliances. The FRCA still is going to die soon. There we go. We have a decent force, I guess. It's mostly horses, but I guess that's decent in some respects. I would like to get more transports, though. I know I do have a few naval bases being built, but they're still going to take a few years. And I'm still waiting for this CB to finish. So Vietnam's about to attack Siam. Honduras wants an alliance. Once again, I'll just ally everybody. In Vietnam, okay, so they're at war. Why are you at war with them? What's your goal? Is to take Laos, which is here. No, it's this one. Which is kind of stupid because Laos is also in 3 different countries. But you know what, Vietnam, you do whatever. I'm actually gonna fund these 0.18 ducats a day. Sure, I can afford that. Throw a little bit of money at the Vietnamese. But we have a few more days, about a week left, and then we'll kind of invade Colombia. And we're taking this state for sure. We're taking Antigua? Because it's not where Bogota is, so, we can just kind of take it for free. Well, not for free, we have to still fight the war, obviously, but, 28 war score, so we're going to do that, absolutely. I want to call in the, they will not accept Venezuela! How could he do this to me? Are they friendly with us? No, they're neutral. What we could do is just drop everybody and then just focus hard on Venezuela so they can join the war. But I don't think... I mean, they could probably mobilize, and that's probably what they're going to do. But how much could Colombia realistically mobilize? I'm not too sure. Peru, would you join the war? No, they won't join either. And they only have a 6 stack, so they're not really even going to be that helpful with us. But of course, we're at war against. We're going to get the modifier, like, hey, nobody wants to move in here. Okay, no, this is important. This is important. The Webster... Between Maine... US is not compromised. 4 infamy. Like, I can't take the infamy, which is kind of like a problem. But what do I get? I believe it's giving me Caribou. Getting core on Grand Portage. Where's Grand Portage? I have no clue. Maritime Union. But it doesn't look like I gain anything. I gain Caribou. And the other place with the core. But I also get it here too. But it gives the UK cores. Which seems bad. I mean, I'll say yes, because I really, like, did I lose anything? I don't think so. So I think that was fine, yeah. I don't think I lost anything. If there was a mistake there, then I don't know what it was. But I can't take 4 infamy regardless, so... There's not much I can do, because I can't fight Britain. Maybe, theoretically, I could fight the French. I can maybe fight anybody else other than Britain. The French, the Prussians, the Austrians, Russia. I'm not too concerned with them. I have a decent-sized navy of 65 ships, which I could use to kind of destroy maybe any kind of transport fleet they send in us. And I'm assuming that the other great powers of Europe don't have enough transports to really threaten America. Only the British do. And the British could land troops just in, like, Nova Scotia and walk them over to Boston or something. Like, I couldn't fight them. There's nothing I can do there. Which one do I use best? 5, 4, 6... Okay, we'll build a... But you don't have reconnaissance, do you? Now, you don't have... Okay, the Mill Dragoons. Because reconnaissance helps you speed up sieging a little bit. Of course, our army is, like, entirely made up of horses. So all we do is just charge the enemy. But it looks like it's working out pretty alright. 3,000 to 100 men. And actually, I have no idea where the Colombian army is. I'm assuming they're somewhere. But where that somewhere is, I do not know. Where? Okay, no, there they are. Most of the infantry... We can now influence Venezuela a little bit. Can I beat this army? I think I can. Like, the AI doesn't want to attack us, and that's generally a good sign that your army can beat them. Of course, I can always send in reinforcements to try to attack them. I could bring in, you know, like this 21 stack or 27 stack, but I don't have enough transports to really make that viable. Sadly. Like, if I try to attack them, would they move? They won't try to move. 8, 8, 12. Well, how about we just stay here for now? Grassland Hills. I think it gives us a little bit of a defense bonus. And actually, that's actually a port province as well, so that's actually pretty good for us. We'll see if they try to attack us. I would like Venezuela to join. Brazil would, I think, yeah. Brazil would be basically forced to join because... I mean, I'll call them in anyway. Is there really any reason not to call them in? I mean, all it does is make Colombia look like they're in a really bad position. Which they are. But I just want to see, will Colombia attack us? They won't. They might actually move to try to take over Brazil, which would be a little bit funny. It's actually, like, stupidly fast to influence people in North and South America. Even with the minus... even with the, you know, the negative 50%. it's still pretty good. Like, if I wanted to influence Honduras or something at, like, max relations, I'm sure it would honestly take, like, 3 months to get them to maximum in our sphere. Which to me seems pretty alright. The Brazilian army's moving out. They've already lost 5,000 men and they haven't done anything, because they're just going to march straight through the jungle. But I do think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thank you for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumbs down. Watch more, subscribe, and goodbye.